Since the grocery prices keeps up going everywhere up in the world, I thought that it would be maybe interesting to film what we can buy for $50 in Sweden in 2026. So I'm on my way to a local store here in Sweden who calls ICA, and to see what we can get for this $50 and to do some realistic grocery haul. So let's go. Eggs are on sale, so we are always getting that one because we're actually eating a lot of eggs. The most expensive thing in here is always this one. But it's actually some of the pieces are on sale, so this is always a good. This is cow meat because it's usually pretty expensive and it's like 1 kilo. So this is actually the part with Balkan food, mostly, so we will grab the coffee. And actually this coffee is cheaper here in Sweden than in Serbia. Choices for spices is like pretty big. I need to find the pepper because it's like I always forget to buy that one, and now we are totally out, but I cannot find it because there is so much of these ones. It's unbelievable. I hope this is this one. Who's costing like $6. It's unbelievable how expensive it is, but you need what you need. Favorite part, but I will not stop today and buy this one. I'm curious how much nuts are costing in your countries because in here they are pretty expensive. It's like $6 for 300 grams, or actually depends, $8, $10. It's just unbelievably expensive, and I'm sometimes feeling very sorry to give this much money. So this is done. I think I got a little more than I thought that I would get. So this is basically the most like usual stuff and daily groceries that you are getting. So we will see now. Okay, I came home and let's see now what you can buy for $50 in Swedish supermarket in 2026. I had my receipt here. I will say also like how much is in the kronas and how much is in the dollars, but I will also put in the screen like precise amount. And I actually found some stuff on sale, so that was actually pretty good for me. But let's see from this first bag. Eggs, it was like 15 eggs for 35 kronas, so this is around $3.2 or around like that. This was on sale, so it's usually much more expensive. Butter, Swedish butter, half kilo, this was around $6. Turkish coffee, 1 kilo. This is what I told you, that this is much cheaper in here than in Serbia, and this is what we are usually drinking in Serbia, and that was, I think, it's like 89 kronas, so this is like around $9, $8-9. Milk, this was like $2. Bananas, so this is Eco, they are a little expensive, and this is like $2 each kilo. So this was for 900 grams, like 19.5 krona. So this is like less than $2, yeah? I think that is less than $2. So the biggest surprise and the biggest happiness is this beef, this cow meat. It was actually on the sale and it was 92 krona. So this is like $9. But this is usually costing $14-15 for 1 kilo. But now it's like short date, so it was like we will need to use tonight, but still we saved like $4 on this. This is pretty expensive in Sweden. I don't know how it's in other countries, but any type of cow meat is crazy expensive. Baked potatoes, 21 krona, so this is like around $2. Sausages, it was also on sale. This one is actually pretty often on sale, but it was like 29 kronas. I think, yeah, it was like 29 kronas, so this is like $3. I'm checking for my husband to tell me. Okay, so this was for my husband. This is actually cheese. It was also like Baby Bell cheese, I don't know actually, but this was 2 for 49, so this is $5. This is actually $5. It was also Action. In Sweden we often have like this 2 for 35, 2 for 50, and then you are saving like that. So the next one is like I got 3 lemons. And I'm buying organic or eco, and these ones are pretty expensive. This for each one is like 9 kronas, so this is like around $1 for each one of them. And the fun part is that we cannot buy like in the kilos or half kilos. You are buying like each piece. So for these 3 it was like around $3 almost. Fun part, but still we notice a huge difference between this eco organic and this normal lemons. I actually forgot to film that one, but the way they are looking is like they are looking more like oranges than the lemons. The next one is like pepper. I could not figure it out which one to buy because there is so different. This was like 26.7 kronas, so this is like almost $3, $2.7. Like baking soda, but like this very small package, this was almost $1. So for all of this, was 480 kronas, and that is because like also this beef was pretty on sale, like 40 kronas or like $4. Eggs was also on sale, sausages was also on sale, else this would be much more. But 480 kronas Swedish is actually $50. Yeah, I don't know how is the situation in your country, but it is pretty crazy. But at least we can find some stuff on sale time to time. Beef and cow meat rarely, really. But the most money that we are spending is cow meat and eggs, because we are eating on like almost every single day. But yeah, let me in the comments if this was like too expensive, or if you could buy like more stuff in your country, or your country is more expensive, or do you think that this is cheap? I don't know. But thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!